Welcome back, trainers. Shiny Pincer is now being caught in the wild globally, not just over at the Taiwanese event, but everywhere. That is fantastic. This event is going to be lasting from November 1st, which is actually now over there, until November 5th. But we can expect to see Shiny Pincer in the wild from here on out within Pokemon Go, as that's how they usually do it. When they release a Shiny, they stay in the game. They're not just here for that special event. So the best way you can possibly find one of these is hopefully if you have a nest. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of tough for you to find one of these unless they re-release it into the raids, which we can possibly see very soon in the future. Now, if you so happen to find yourself a Shiny Pincer and it has decent IVs, do you possibly want to max it out? Let's go over that right now and see what we have for good old Pincer over here. Just a pure bug type. Max CP is going to be 2,770, attack 238, defense 197, and stamina 130. So Pincer is looking actually pretty good. If you find a nice one, possibly get a lucky, power that up. It does receive a Mega in the future, so keep that in mind. It's going to be coming back for some usability. Now it's going to be weak to fire, flying, and rock, resisting, fighting, grass, and ground. Let's go ahead and look at its best moveset. And you're probably going to just want to go with bug type. Yep, bug bite and Scizor. Furry Cutter, which is a legacy, and Scizor, bug bite, close combat, which you can learn a fighting move. Not bad at all. Always useful in Pokemon Go. And then you have Rock Smash, Scizor, Furry Cutter, close combat, and so on and so on. It has a pretty decent move pool, as you can see here. All right, now let's go over its current moves, then we'll go over the legacies. We have Bug Bite and Rock Smash, and you can go with a double fighting combo if you wanted to just attack a gym with things that are weak to fighting types, I suppose. Or you can go pure bug with Bug Bite and Scizor. I don't really recommend Vice Grip. It might be somewhat useful if you drop it in a gym, but in that case, you might as well just go with Scizor. You're going to be getting stabbed there. All right, so personally, it depends on what you're going to do. It's going to be a great bug attacker, and yeah, it's kind of one of the Pokemon you could have used to go up against Mewtwo. Is down in the lower tier of recommended. I think even a little bit better than Scizor, although it could be still on par. But we're going to see Yanmega coming in very soon. Pincer's legacy moves are going to be Furry Cutter and Submission. If you have those on one, do not change them because they're legacy, and well, you want to keep them for possibly trade value or just collecting. Okay, so here we have Yanmega. Remember when we were discussing this a while back and I was very hyped? Well, here we are again, but this time we have the moves so we can see. I know I just told you Bug Bite and Bug Buzz, but I'm going to show you so you clearly understand it's going to be Bug and Flying type, and that is going to be making it 4 times weak to Rock, as you're going to see. So it is going to have a max CP of 2,946, attack 231, defense 156, and stamina 200. Pretty nice stamina, right? Pretty good attack, and defense is not bad at all. Fairly rounded Pokemon, which is going to need it, seeing that it's going to have that weakness to rock, as you can see, 4 times weak to that. But on the other hand, if you drop it in a gym with bug moves, and they're using Tyranitar, that Bug Buzz is going to hurt that Tyranitar quite a bit because it is in fact dark type, which bug is super effective to that type. It's going to be weak to electric, fire, flying, ice, and rock, resisting ground 4 times because it is bug and flying, and then resisting fighting, grass, and then bug type. Now, let's go ahead and look at its moves. Let's see what its best Bug Bite and Bug Buzz. There you go. All right. So we have Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, Wing Attack, Bug Buzz, Bug Bite, Aerial Ace, Wing Attack, Aerial Ace, Bug Bite, Ancient Power, Wing Attack, and Ancient Power. Ancient Power. All right. Now, that's interesting because Yanma needs a move, Ancient Power, in the main series games to evolve into Yanmega. So I don't know how that is going to work in Pokemon Go. And here we go with its moves. We have Bug Bite, Wing Attack, Bug Buzz, Aerial Ace, and Ancient Power. So you're going to straight want to go with Bug Bite and Bug Buzz, okay? Bug Bite's going to be charging up that Bug Buzz very quickly and getting off massive damage because that is a strong bug move in Pokemon Go, even in the main series games. So I'm happy that it received this moveset because it's going to be super fantastic. Have my candies lined up. I have several lucky, so I am perfectly ready for this when it comes out. Right, now let's go ahead and take a look at Scizor, which is still going to be basically king of bugs thus far. It is going to be a bug and steel type. That steel type, it's just making it so nice On the flip side, it's making it 4 times weak to fire, which is in fact going to be its only weakness. Max CP 2,801, attack 236, defense 191, and stamina 140. So its DPS cycle is about 10 or 9 above Yanmega's, unfortunately, but you never know the performance. It does have Bullet Punch and X-Scissor, so Yanmega just might perform better as a pure bug attacker. Okay, so keep that in mind. Its weaknesses are going to be just fire 4 times, and then it's going to be resisting grass, poison, bug, dragon, fairy, ice, normal, psychic, and steel types. All right, and personally, mine has Furry Cutter and X-Scissor, so that's what I like to use. Otherwise, if I'm going to be dropping it in a gym, Bullet Punch, X-Scissor, or Bullet Punch, Iron Head work perfectly. The top moves are right here: Bullet Punch, X-Scissor, Bullet Punch, Iron Head, Furry Cutter, X-Scissor, Furry Cutter, and Iron Head. And if you're thinking, oh, Night Slash is at the bottom, it's horrible. Well, kind of, in a way, but you have to think about it. It's kind of coverage, and it has 3 charge bars, so it's continuously happening. It's going to put on somewhat good damage to the opponent. Otherwise, yeah. But think about it like this. If they're using a fire type, that bug move is not going to be very effective towards them. If you have Night Slash, it's just going to be neutral damage. But I personally think you should just have Iron Head or X-Scissor as the charge move, and Bullet Punch every time if you're going to be using it to drop in a gym. And here you go for its quick moves: Furry Cutter, Bullet Punch, Iron Head, X-Scissor, and Night Slash. And there is Scizor. Now let's bounce back to Pincer really quick, because I didn't go over its DPS cycle like I did with the other 2. It's actually going to be topping them with 19.17 with Bug Bite and X-Scissor, pure bug offensive Pokemon there. We'll just have to wait and see how well Yanmega performs when it's in the game, but as far as we're concerned, Pincer is going to be your best bug offensive Pokemon currently in Pokemon Go. And if you're wondering why am I covering the bugs right now, next month is the month of the breakthrough for bug types. Right, so this is the Pokemon we're going to be seeing tomorrow, Shedinja. It is going to be a bug and ghost type. Max CP, wow, it was so close. 421, attack 153, defense 80, and stamina 2. All right, so people are telling me it's going to have 52 HP, so we'll just have to wait and see how that works out. And yeah, man, oh man, isn't that something? DPS cycle is going to be 10.26 with Struggle Bug and Shadow Sneak. Just awful. All right, now we have weaknesses. Week 2, Dark, Fire, Flying, Ghost, and Rock type, which if it's not going to receive its ability, I don't think, right? It's a nice thought, but if it so happened to receive it, those are the only types it would be weak against. Those weaknesses right up there: resisting, fighting, normal, bug, grass, ground, and poison type. Now let's go ahead and look at its moveset here. And what am I going to use if I actually get that video up to 1,000 likes by the 2nd of November? That's right, my last video. If it gets to 1,000 likes by November 2nd, by midnight, my time, I am going to be maxing this out. I know that's absolutely insane, but I will do it for y'all. If you help me out, I will help you out by showing you how absolutely silly this Pokemon is. So I really don't know which moveset I'm going to go with. Probably Struggle Bug, seeing I'm going to get at least a little bit of stab there. Shadow Sneak, it's looking like Shadow Sneak, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to go up against any sort of, normal types, dark types, anything like that. Basically everything that's in the gyms. So it's going to be quite unique. At least I'm going to be able to have it as my buddy maxed out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, honestly. Maybe try to run through a gym when it's completely decayed, and we can give it a gym test there. Let's see what it has for all its movesets. Struggle Bug, Bite, there you go, Aerial Ace, Dig, and Shadow Sneak. So yeah, you're only going to be getting stabbed from Struggle Bug and Shadow Sneak, and that's pretty much all you're going to want it for, unless you're going up against something like nothing. I don't know. I'm really stumped on this Pokemon. We can only wait to see how it's going to work out when it comes out tomorrow. You can also say Butterfree and Venomoth are fun to use, which they are, but I'm going to be covering this one right here because its attack is fairly good, and it has a nice moveset as well. It's going to be a bug and flying type. Max CP 2,464, attack 218, defense 170, and stamina 140. All right, let's look at its DPS cycle. Best move, It's going to be Furry Cutter X Scizor. DPS cycle is going to be 17.53. That's right behind the other guys, literally. So it's not bad at all. Weak to Electric, Fire, Flying, Ice, and 4 times weak to Rock because of its typing, right? Of course. It's going to be resisting Ground by 4 times because it's Flying and Bug, like we've seen with Yanmega. And then it's going to be resisting Fighting, Grass, and Bug types. Now, we already seen what its base moveset was. That's going to be X Scizor and Furry Cutter. And then second is going to be Bug Buzz, which is a legacy. Isn't that some interesting stuff? I gotta go check mine to make sure I have one of those. Alright, so that's the second best Air Slash and X Scizor, Air Slash and Bug Buzz, and so on. It's got a nice big move pool here, as you can see. So these are the current moves that it has: Furry Cutter and Air Slash. And then the charge moves are going to be X Scizor, Aerial Ace, and Night Slash. You're going to want to go with Furry Cutter and X Scizor, obviously, right? If you have Bug Buzz, then definitely that, because, well, that thing is going to be... Look at the performance. 108, and then you have 54. X Scizor is a 3-charge bar move, of course. This is a 2-charge bar. Not much difference, really. When it comes down to those, you're going to always probably want the 2-charge bar move as opposed of the 3. Finally, we have Heracross. This one has a 1-charge bar bug move. Mega Horn, making it not as useful as the other ones, but it's still a very good one. So it's going to be max CP 2,938, attack 234, defense 189, and stamina 160. Alright, best DPS cycle is going to be 20.24, but it's not even any bug moves. So yeah, that's why this one's kind of last. Weak to Fairy, Fire, Flying, and Psychic. It's going to be 4 times weak to Flying because it is Bug and Fighting type. Then it's going to be resisting Bug, Dark, Fighting, Grass, and Ground type. Let's go ahead and look at its best moveset. So let's go ahead and see where the Bug type lands. It's going to be the number 4 set, Struggle Bug and Mega Horn. There you go. And yeah, that's why I did not recommend it as a pure Bug offensive Pokemon, although it can work, and it's also not that available to everybody. Alright, and here are my bug types from CP, and let's just take a little scroll here. As you can see, Kricketune actually is a fun Pokemon to use. It's not going to land anywhere in the top, but it is a Gen 4 one, and you know, something, right? There we have Signal Beam for Butterfree, and yeah. But that's about it, folks. Just wanted to bring you a bug video, seeing that November is going to be the month of the bug in Pokemon Go. Well, at least for some of the research tasks in the Shedinja breakthrough box. Gosh, how is this going to work? And oh man, am I going to max it out, guys? You're going to get that video to 1,000 likes by November 2nd. We'll have to see. Thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all next time.